Hey, back again with another review. Today we've got something a little different. A few weeks ago I hit up Pete the Norfolk Chillihead, a fellow chili reviewer based in Norfolk, and just said that if you fancy doing a care package exchange, then we was going to do one sauce, one chutney and one chili snack as well. So just the parameters of it was just make sure that we each of us channels hadn't reviewed it before, and then send it on down and we'll try something different, bit of a pop look.
Yeah, that's it. It's going to be exciting, I suppose, when we do it. And needless to say, there's going to be something stupidly hot in it. Made in kind. Sent us 9 tasty sauces.
Let's have a look. So have we? We have a sauce. Let's open that one. Have a further dig.
It's like Christmas.
We have a chocolate as well. And there should be a chutney.
And we've got the East Coast Chili Company's extra hot habanero and naga chili sauce. Extra hot as well.
One that we haven't done before. Don't really know the company either.
No.
Should be interesting to try. Yeah. So it looks as though he hasn't sent us a chutney, he's sent us 2 sauces and a chocolate. Unfortunately the chocolate has bloomed slightly, it's melted in transit, but there's a good portion there. We can have
we'll be fine.
Yeah, that looks alright. And that one is Thrigby Hall Wildlife Gardens Dark Belgian Chocolate with Flaked Chili. So that's got a lot of crusted flake chili on it. What I'll do for each one that I unwrap, I'll do a little screenshot of it just to show you what it is. Let's see what we've got on this one. Oh dear.
It's never good when there's a skull across face, is it?
The Norfolk Chili Farm 30% chili, the Bubblegum 7. Extreme heat, fiery and fruity. Do you have the guts? I might do.
Yeah, afterwards, yeah.
Dear. So what we'll do, we'll do these all in one hit, but what we'll do, we'll have a little break in between, and then we'll give you our thoughts just so we can clear his palate and yeah.
So I'm just taking photos. I can zoom into the ingredients. My eyesight's bloody awful today. Right.
So to start off with, I would suggest we do the least hot one, which I should imagine will be the chocolate.
Yeah, sounds the intelligent
You
way
want
to
to break
go.
it open and have a snap, and I'll read the ingredients off. Okay, so again, this is Thrigby Hall Wildlife Gardens Dark Belgian Chocolate with Chili Flake.
That's what it is for the middle bit.
And the ingredients are Belgian dark chocolate, which is a minimum of 53.6% cocoa mass.
Sorry.
Soy lecithin, natural vanilla, flake chili, which is 2%. Again, this is sourced locally to Pete from Thrigby Hall, which is in Great Yarmouth.
If we go in the middle bit.
So I don't actually know whether there's going to be any chili inside of it or whether it's just encrusted on the top.
I think it just looked like it's just on the top.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It smells a good quality chocolate. Let's go down.
Right. I wasn't listening. See, I like dark chocolate anyway. It's quite a little tingle actually of the flake chilies.
Right off the bat, I would say that the chili is only encrusted on the top. Looking through what you've broken, for a cross section of it, there doesn't seem to be any chili running through it. Yeah, I would say that was an E for everybody, really. I don't think that would really test many people. Chili heads I'd appreciate, obviously, but
Yeah, it's nice quality chocolate.
yeah. I mean, looking at it, I wouldn't necessarily associate putting a dried chili flake on top of chocolate. No. I wouldn't have thought it'd taste that nice. I would have thought it'd taste a bit bitty or dry or something.
Yeah, but it's not, is it?
No.
It seems to have melted in as the chocolate's melted.
Yeah, it's pleasantly surprising. Does what it says on the tin. Good quality dark chocolate, and a nice little bit of envelope in the tongue. No back of the throat burn or anything, just pleasant. Just a casual watching a film, and you could demolish that in minutes, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah. Maybe a quick grate over ice cream. With a little bit of heat and the chocolate.
Or like we've done some other chocolates, melt it down, frost over what you want for a cupcakes or anything. Yeah, a nice product. So again, that was Thrigby Hall Wildlife Gardens dark Belgian chocolate with flaked chilli. Well, thanks for that, Pete. What we'll do, we'll have a little bit of a pause and then we'll move on to the next product, which shall be East Coast Chili Company Reason, which is the extra hot habanero and naga chili sauce. So we'll be back within a second. Okay, so on for the second product. Again, this is the East Coast Chili Company Reason, which is extra hot habanero and naga chili sauce. Great on pizzas, beans on toast, ham sandwiches, in curries, etc. You name it, this works well. So the ingredients are white wine vinegar, habanero chilies, which is 22%, water, onion, garlic, naga chilies, which is 2%, cascabel chilies, herbs and herbs and spices, mustard powder, salt, and white pepper. So yeah, again, it's a new company to us, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Looks quite an interesting curry colour sauce, really. Yeah. Like a chip shop curry.
I was going to say chip shop curry.
Yeah.
Must be the spiders in it.
Well, not the top open, I'm a snifter. Don't know what you're going to be able to get off it with it being such a small bottle. I think there's a little bit of a plug. This is either going to be pleasantly surprising or hot as stink.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to... There we are. It has got almost a little bit of a curry smell to it. So they get the vinegar and, I don't know, a little bit sort of like dried spice smell to it. So you get off there. Obviously open up more on the spoon, you get more of an idea.
That's similar to something we've done before. Yeah, it isn't it? It's yeah. The mustard's coming across the bit for me, but like I say, there is something in there that is giving it that sort of curry hit, isn't it? Yeah.
There you go, pal. You do the benchmark.
Yeah, I'll do the benchmark.
Then I'll have a couple of drops. I'm trying to think what product it is.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a curry sauce looking colour, isn't it?
There's flecks of chilli running through it. Oh, I'm going to think on this. It'll come to me.
I don't know. To me, it almost smells like curry powder that's in it.
It's actually that colour of curry powder is actually, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we'll get it down the hatch.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Straight away, there's a pickle with the vinegar.
The vinegar is very strong on it.
But that wasn't coming over on the nose, which surprised me. Now we've said it, before, but it was that initial the vinegar and like the pickled onion coming across. The nose is totally different to what the palate is, isn't it?
It is. Agreed. Yeah. Little bit strong on the vinegar. As the flavours kind of like mature in the mouth, the vinegar is dissipating a bit. But initial, you get a punch of vinegar. A good whack of heat initially as well.
Yeah. It's just over like my tongue there. It's a nice warm. Actually, I can feel it going down.
You've got the characteristic habanero burn, which seems to be attacking the tongue. The 2% of naga chilies is probably just giving that background oomph to it. Salivating a little bit. But to me, the taste of it is a little bit too much like dried spice ingredients into it, rather than a fresh spice.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. Definitely,
I wouldn't say it's a bad sauce. I don't think it affects the flavour too much. However, it's just leading me to think that there's probably a lot of dry spices in there that's got that characteristic. I don't know, like just like a woody taste.
Yeah, I won't say grainy, but yeah, it is like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a bad sauce though. It's alright.
It's tasty. I agree with them about pizzas and bits and bobs.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, going on anything.
In beans, that'd be nice from 3 beans actually.
Yeah. That is a type of sauce I would put on that. Burgers, chips, anything. I think the amounts that we've just done and just having it naked on a spoon, I think the flavours wouldn't be so apparent. It'd blend in obviously better with food, and I could see that being quite nice. So yeah, a nice sauce. Yeah, and that's East Coast Chili Company and extra hot habanero and Naga chili sauce, and that's from the East Coast Chili Company. That's www.eastcoastchilicompany.co.uk. I'll leave a little annotation running across. And there you go. Excuse me. It is just starting to give a nice winter glow.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, we'll have a bit of a break, just refresh the old palate, and then we'll go on to the next sauce.
Yeah, it's mild, isn't it?
Yes, this is the mild one. Norfolk Chili Farm Bubblegum 7. So, we'll be back with you soon. Okay, so we've just cleared his palate. Just had a few grapes and a bit of tortilla wrap just to clear it. It did leave a fairly lasting burn, the last sauce did.
Yeah.
Heat-wise, I probably would have said, I don't know, maybe 6 on that.
Yeah, I'd do 5.5, 6.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Flavour-wise, for me, I'd probably just 5.5. I would have thought.
Yeah, that's what I'd go 5.5. I just thought the vinegar to begin with was just a little bit, to me personally, overpowering. But like I said, because it was off the spoon, it may be. Yeah. Because of that. Yeah.
For me, the sort of like the dryness of the herb tasting, whatever it was that's in there, and the initial overpowering of the vinegar, maybe it'd benefit from a different vinegar used than that white vinegar that's used. But who are we to say?
That's it.
Right, we'll move on to the next one, which is the Norfolk Chili Farm, and it's the Bubblegum 7 chili sauce. A little bit of bump on the back. Our sauces are handmade in small batches using chilies from our farm in Norfolk. This is a super hot sauce that's not for the faint-hearted, made from Bubblegum 7 and Naga ghost chilies, full of flavour and packed a real punch.
Excellent.
I met the owner of Norfolk Chili Farm when we went to a festival in Essex. Ashley Jenner, I believe. Good chap. So.
Do the ingredients?
Yes.
I'm going to do it off my phone because it's easier.
Okey-doke.
Right. That's the wife. Right, the ingredients are Bubblegum 7 chilies, which is 15%, Naga chilies, which is 6%, cayenne chilies, which is 5%, and drum chilies, which is 4%. Right. Then it's got red peppers, cherries, red wine vinegar, pears, sultanas, tomatoes, red grape juice, garlic, sugar, salt and spices. I think that could be one of our 5 a day, with all that.
You won't want to have a bottle of that, do you? A box of shorts like a Japanese flag. Off the nose, there is a fruity smell, but I'm getting a hell of a lot of chilies, and I'm just hoping that sort of like all the ingredients that have gone into that aren't being overpowered by the bubblegum. I mean, the Bubblegum 7 part is a really fierce chili. It's got a hell of a kick to it. And on it, the use of Nagas in it as well, just for good measure.
No, that's it. It's just to just kick your ass a bit more, isn't it? Yeah, it does smell interesting. Like you say, there's quite a lot of fruitiness coming across on that.
Yeah.
It actually looks like quite a thick sauce, actually.
Yeah, it is interesting. We'll,
spin her up, shall we?
Yes, you go for it, mate.
Right, no half measures then.
Crikey, Riley.
Yeah, that's your
That's your guts gone.
Yep, that's your measure you've got to have. It is actually quite thick. It's a lovely sheen to the sauce.
It is, yeah. Flecks of ingredient and herbs in there, or spices that's in there. The odd chilli seed that's in there.
My saliva glands are going already.
I just know this is going to contain pain.
Cheers, Pete.
Chin chin.
Very, very fruity. I'm waiting for it to kick. That is so fruity.
It's got a gorgeous sweetness to it.
That has took me by surprise how fruity that actually was.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a builder though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just starting to envelope, sort of like back of the lips. It's gnawing at. Getting the saliva glands working overtime. But that is a very clever sauce.
It is.
When I was saying about all the ingredients, and there's some beautiful ingredients that's in it that makes you think, oh, this is a really nice sounding, tasty sauce. But when you have a look at the Bubblegum 7 pots, the Nagas, the KM Padron, which is not going to lend any particular heat to it. And I initially thought that all of the chilies were going to take over the flavour and the heat was going to take over.
It's not.
No, that is jam-packed full of flavour.
The heat's coming through, don't get me wrong. But that,
It's not nearly as hot as I thought it was going to be.
No.
I thought it was going to be a proper belter. I mean, don't get me wrong, for any non-chili head, they're probably going to struggle on that. And maybe just like tasting a couple of products that we had before, as sort of like raise the, our little bit of a tolerance to it.
It's like I keep saying so fruity, but that just reminds me, it's like not like HP fruity, not quite that thingy, but the real burst of flavour and
I'd say
fruit.
It showcases the Bubblegum 7 because you are getting that chinense flavour to it. It's not overly floral because of all the other ingredients that they've used in it. It hasn't got any bitterness to it because again the other ingredients that's been put to it. It's a lovely sauce, really nice.
Lovely texture, quite smooth as well.
Yeah. And I believe that is the first product that we've done of the Norfolk Chilli Farm. I have got another bottle that's we're going to review that I bought back from Essex that we've not tried yet.
Ooh,
But,
kicks a bit more on the second spoon.
If they're all as good as that, we're on to a winner.
Yeah, that's lovely.
If you want to get a hold of that, again, that's the Norfolk Chilli Farm Bubblegum 7 chili sauce. You can get a hold of that from www.norfolkchillifarm.co.uk. I'll leave an annotation running across there. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Certainly got a nice glow running down. I'm still salivating.
What would you give that heat-wise then?
Excuse me. I'd give it probably an 8. I think an 8 is fair for
I'd
it.
give it around a solid 8 on
Yeah.
it, yeah. So it's all natural as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I'd reserve 10 or 10 plus for sort of like an extract sauce or a pure sort of like 80% chili mash based sauce. But yeah.
Flavour wise, personally myself, that's got to be a 9 for me.
Yeah. I'd say it's a strong 8 touching 9.
Yeah. You see, what I'd like to know if you could do another one of that freezing as that heat, but just with a touch of smokiness, because that would make an absolute cracking barbecue sauce with the fruitiness in it, just a hint of smoke.
Yeah, but with maybe a less content of chili.
Oh, I don't know.
Personally, if I was using it as a table sauce, I would, but that's my own preference. But a lovely sauce.
Have a special edition, smoky version.
So there you are. Thanks again for the care package, Pete. What I'll do, I'll leave a link to Pete the Norfolk Chillihead's YouTube channel. Check him out. Good reviews, very thorough, knows his tastes, and does a good job in his reviews. And a good lad. We've met him a time or two at different reviews, and hopefully we'll see him again in the new year. So thanks. I hope you've received your care package yourself, and it'll be interesting to see what you make of the products that we've sent you. So thanks again for watching another review, and we'll see you all again soon. Cheers.
Cheers.